What is up, gamers? It is Will777 JP back at it again with another one. And today, up to bat, we have Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, this one was recommended by I think it's Mr. Scorpio 1. Shout out to you, bro. He said, hey, can you check out Assassin's Creed Origins? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. We haven't done this one yet, and it's a good one to find out about. Now, it is a PS4 game, so more than likely, it will play with no internet. But we're going to go ahead and find out for certain on this video. For those of you guys that are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Will, and here we do these videos called Will It Play With No Internet, where I turn the internet off on the console. We put the disc in to see if it will install and if we can play it. And then once we confirm whether we can or can't, we turn the internet back on and see if there's any updates. Now, I know there's going to be a ton of updates for Assassin's Creed Origins because they did update, I think it was the frame rate. And plus they have DLCs and expansions all the time. But let's see what version of the game is on the disc and will install and play without needing the internet. That's the important part about these videos. Preservation and ownership is super huge. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate all you guys liking, commenting, sharing. It means a lot for the State of Gaming member, or for the Keep It Gaming crew. Thank you guys so much for your monthly support. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Really helps out a lot. Otherwise, thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit the like button and notification bell so you stay up to date whenever I post videos. But Assassin's Creed Origins is one of the few Assassin's Creed games that I have not finished. Right back here lets us know that there's 50 gigs minimum. That's going to be exciting to see if it's actually 50 gigs on the disc or not. This one has a couple codes in here that already expired in 2019. Not sure if I used it or not, but I do have a few hours of gameplay into this one. And I think this is when Assassin's or Ubisoft really made the change to the current Assassin's Creed games that we have now, like this open world, you know, huge Assassin's Creed games. I think this is the one that started it all. But either way, let's go ahead and move on over to the TV so we can commence our testing. Alright, here we are. We are in front of the TV and we are currently connected to the internet. We know this because we're in the welcome screen, and right here you have your news articles, your trophies, right? You can only see that if you're connected. PlayStation Store is also up and running, so we can click on this game, buy it, download it because we are connected. And then of course PS Plus comes up because we are connected to the internet. So we are now going to go to the settings tab, go to network settings, connect to the internet. We're going to click on that, and that will turn the internet off, will disconnect us from the outside world. And when we go back to the welcome screen, it lets us know that you're offline. PS Plus, you're offline. I'm sorry, PS Store, and then PS Plus, go online to discover the PlayStation Plus. So we are now going to go ahead and stick the game into the console and see what happens when we stick it in. We should see a queue for copy pop up there on the bottom left hand side. We should see that. And that's our very first good sign that the game is being read by the console, and bam, there it is. Now let's go into the downloads and uploads and see how big. Okay, so 44.586 gigs. The back of the case told us 50 gigs minimum, so it's right on par. It says here about 28 minutes. It's when it will be done installing. Let's go ahead and check the information tab. And it is version 1.0 right there. See that? So let's go ahead and give it about 30 minutes for this thing to get done installing, and we will be right back to see if it will play with no internet. Bam! Assassin's Creed Origins is done installing. We are still disconnected from the internet. So let's go ahead and start the game up. Like I said, I'm like 99.99% sure this game will run with no internet. One is during the PS4 generation, which wasn't big with the online stuff. It was starting to get big with the online stuff. But yeah, I mean, 50 gigs for this game. Can connect to the server. Network features for this game or app can't be used until connection is established. Typical Ubisoft little warning. But we're not connected to the internet. But we will see. You know what? I'm gonna change my percent from 99.999 to 99 even, because you just never know with Ubisoft, man. Assassin's Creed Origins. It's trying to connect. Looks like it's not. Join the Ubisoft Club. Let's check for the option menu. So we have display, gameplay, sound, language, and controls. So pretty standard for option menu. Let's go ahead and hit that. Here, you know what? Let's join the Ubisoft Club. Let's see. Could not connect to the internet. All right, cool. Then let's just hit play. Exploring. Hey, still got my save. Damn, that don't. Oh, 3/17/2025. So I think that was the update they did for the 60 frames per second. Sun Temple. You cannot continue your game until the required content is downloaded. Do you want to start a new save? You will lose all your progress. Okay, let's start a new one. That's because it has the DLCs and stuff that haven't been out yet, which is okay, understandable. You know what, to this day, there's, I don't want to say there's this much loading. Actually, there isn't much at all, but in Assassin's Creed games at least. But man, we're so spoiled with load screens. We don't really see them anymore. Ubisoft presents. So far, so good. Bam, here we go. Alright, let's skip the cutscene. Bam. 1 year later. Brent's Pyramid. Let's skip this cutscene. Bam. Let's skip this cutscene. Bam. And here we are.
My master and left me for dead. That was a mistake.
Your master was a murderer.
I am his sworn bodyguard. It is a question of honor.
I only meant you a sewer.
Then you are a worthy opponent.
Okay, what's happening, bro? Game froze on me, bro? Game froze, bro. Pushing the start button, nothing. Let's give it a little bit more time, but damn, bro. Game froze for real. Let's close it out. Let's start this over again. See what happens. This sucks. Having issues during the very first moment you take control is never good. Because now you're thinking, okay, if I'm having these issues right in the beginning, what's the rest of the game going to look like? You know what I mean? And I already had to shut it down. Game froze, completely froze. So that's not a good sign. So far it looks like you can play with no internet. But this glitch right here. And look, the glitch could only be for me, right? You can be playing it and not have the same experience that I have. That is possibility as well. But I don't want to say that that's a guarantee. It could be. We have people comment and say that it works on the Xbox One. So that's good. I haven't tested it myself, and I don't know what kind of testing they themselves did. But wow, this is taking forever. Here, we'll be back. Alright, we are back, and I am going to delete this new save file that we just started with when it glitched out, and we're going to start a new one to see what happens. And a new save slot, new everything. So let me go ahead and pause the recording till we get back up to the fight so we don't go through this loading screen and all that again, and the cutscenes. Alright, so we're right back to where we were. Alright, let's see. Oops.
Your master was a murderer.
It froze again, dude. Wow. Froze again, bro. froze again. This is no good, bro. This is no good, bro. Does it play with no internet? I don't know. Inconclusive. Let me try one more thing. Hold on. Alright, so I'm going to turn the internet on and start the game again without the updates to see what happens. So there it is. Let's wait for it to get done installing, or I mean connecting. But man, that's twice that we tried playing the game without the updates or without the internet, and it just didn't work. So we're right back up connected to the internet. Welcome screen, PS Store, PS Plus is up and running. Let's try it one more time. I mean, will it play with no internet? I don't know. I don't know if it will. It's not playing right now. Here, let's pause this first. Oops, pause. Let's pause it. Alright, it's paused. It's paused. Alright, let's continue on. And that's not a big update either. 8 gigs. What? 8 gigs? Yeah, 8 gigs. Why is it still? It's paused. Or no. Okay. 8 gigs ain't that big of an update. And we're gonna hop right back into the same save that we just did without the internet. Let's hit continue and see what happens. God, this freaking thing, cancel and delete, bro. Sheesh. It won't stay paused. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's pause the game. Let's turn this shit off. For some reason, it keeps freaking trying.
Your master was a maddener.
Lock.
I am his sworn bodyguard. It's a question of honor.
I am the Benchai of Siwa.
Then you are a worthy opponent.
How do you roll? Okay, there we go. So it's working right now. It's working right now.
You are weak, Benchai. I am powerful.
I'm gonna try to beat this guy so we could froze again. Froze again. Shitty, bro. So will it play with no internet? Inconclusive. Inconclusive. I don't know if it'll keep doing this if you try it on a PS4. I don't know. But it definitely will not be backwards, or for me at least. Could be a lot of different things. Could be my disc is messed up, which I don't think it is. I bought this game brand new, so I've only played about 6 hours of it. I'm very careful with my games. I don't leave them laying around. There's no way it can get scratched. My son doesn't like these games, so it's not like he snuck up, grabbed it, and went to go play it. No. But there y'all have it, man. And look, the game worked just fine with all the updates. I mean, I have 6 hours into it. I've never experienced any of these issues before. Never. Never, never, never. I always popped in the game. It worked just fine. It looked beautiful. 60 frames per second. No issues whatsoever. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I guess all I can say is inconclusive. So, thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like button. Hit that comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this. Have you guys come across this issue before? Also, I have officially counted all my games. I have 600 physical games. So if there's something you want me to test, let me know in the comment section down below. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Keep it gaming.